The radio crackled, a burst of static, then a voice, strained, desperate. This is not a drill, I repeat, this is not a drill, the infected, they're everywhere, they're... The voice choked, replaced by a guttural scream, more static. Silence. Jake slammed his fist on the radio, it sputtered, then died. He tossed it onto the dusty table, the metal clattering against a chipped mug. He ran a hand through his greasy hair, his heart pounding in his chest. He had to board up the windows, again. Outside the world was chaos. Screams echoed through the empty streets, punctuated by the moans of the infected. A shiver ran down Jake's spine. He'd seen them, those things. They were once human, now twisted mockeries of life, driven by a single insatiable hunger. He moved to the window, grabbing a plank of wood. His hands, calloused and scarred, worked quickly, nailing the wood across the window frame. He was running out of nails, out of time, out of hope. The last nail hammered in, Jake slumped against the wall, his chest heaving. He was trapped, a prisoner in his own home. The world outside had gone mad, and there was nothing he could do about it. He could hear them outside, scratching at his door, their moans a constant reminder of the horrors that awaited. The smell. God, the smell. It was putrid, a mix of rotting flesh and something else, something sickly sweet, the smell of death. He had enough supplies for a few more days, maybe a week if he rationed. But what then? He couldn't stay holed up forever. Sooner or later they would get in, they always did. A sudden noise from the radio startled him. He spun around, his hand instinctively reaching for the rusty wrench he kept on the table. It was just static, but it was enough to set his heart racing. The static cleared. A voice, weak but clear, cut through the silence. "Hello? Can anyone hear me?" It was a woman's voice, tinged with desperation. Jake held his breath, listening intently. "My name is Sarah," the voice continued. "I'm trapped at the old gas station on Highway 12. I need help. Please, if anyone can hear me." Jake hesitated. He shouldn't answer. It was too dangerous, but the desperation in her voice... He couldn't just ignore it. He had to do something. He grabbed the radio, his hand trembling. "Hello? I can hear you. This is Jake." His voice sounded strange, rusty from disuse. He cleared his throat. I'm close by." The static returned, crackling with renewed intensity. "Thank God," Sarah's voice broke through. "Please, you have to hurry. They're everywhere." Jake's mind raced. He had to get to Sarah. He couldn't leave her stranded, not when she was so close. But the gas station, it was swarming with those things. He grabbed his backpack, stuffing it with essentials, a bottle of water, a can of beans, his wrench. He strapped his hunting knife to his leg, the cold steel a comfort against his skin. He wasn't going down without a fight. Taking a deep breath, he checked the windows one last time, ensuring they were secure. Then, with a final glance around the room that had been his sanctuary for too long, he stepped out into the night. The air was thick with the smell of decay, and the silence was unnerving. He could hear the moans in the distance, a constant reminder of the danger lurking around every corner. He gripped his wrench tighter, his heart pounding in his chest. Like and subscribe for more gut-wrenching stories.